You need to stop overthinking and you need to just do the thing. So when I'm saying stop overthinking, I mean that you need to stop thinking about negative situations that may arise from the thing that you want to do, right? So if you want to perhaps go to the gym, what is something that would spark your overthinking? Possibly you're going to be judged by other people. You're going to be judged because you're weak and that you're not doing these exercises with proper technique, and that everyone's going to be laughing at you. Everyone's going to be thinking that you're a dumbass, that you're stupid. But as a matter of fact, you're none of these things, right? Because when you go into that gym, literally everyone there does not care about what you do or say. No one cares if you're performing an exercise incorrectly. Well, they might care and they might help you. They won't scream at you, they won't laugh at you and just leave you alone. Of course they'll help you. The gym community is probably a really nice community because everyone there is just going there to just try to become a better person, a better, healthier, more physically healthier person. So they're all going there for a common goal, but you're going there because you want to be that healthier, more looking, more stronger, more muscular individual. But that lingering thought in your head suggests that when you go to that gym, you're going to be laughed at, you're going to be judged because you don't have the capacity to be able to perform these exercises correctly, and you're also weak. But that doesn't really matter, does it? It doesn't matter if you are weak. It doesn't matter if you are strong. It doesn't matter if you are any of these things. What matters is that you just go to the gym and then you just live life and then you just experience it as you are going through the motions. You need to stop overthinking. You need to stop refusing to get out of the house because you think that people are going to judge you outside. Why don't you live it first, live it out the experience first, and then you'll come to realize, okay, these people don't actually laugh at me at all. These people are actually really nice and they're really helpful. So why don't you just stick to stop overthinking and just execute on what you want to do? In fact, execution is the best form of discipline. And going to the gym is probably the best form of execution. Because you go in there and then you want to be more muscular, you strive to be stronger, you strive for all these physical benefits, and that you're going to get them if you stay consistent. But what I wanted to talk about today is that when you stop overthinking and you just do it, ultimately life just becomes so much more easier. Because 99% of our problems arise from our head, and only 1% of our problems are from outside. So what does that say? What that says is that we're overthinking too much and that it's ruining our ability to take action in the outside world. When you don't take action in the outside world, and that is where everything happens. That is where all the progress is made. You're ultimately not going to receive any results from your ability to take action. Inability to take action. Sorry. And so, now this doesn't just apply to the gym. This also applies to talking to a girl, or perhaps your academics. When you stop overthinking, so what could you be doing that's overthinking when you're studying? Overthinking is that if you don't pass, that your mom's gonna scream at you. If you don't pass, your friends are gonna laugh at you. If you don't receive a certain mark, you're going to feel a certain way. Now these are all shallow thoughts, because although they may be arising in your head and that they're good motivators, they're not always the best way for you to execute and for you to actually take action. Because if you always have these negative thoughts that you need to perform in a certain way, or because if you don't, then you're going to get beat up or you're going to get laughed at, that you're never going to see the bright side of this opportunity to execute. You're always going to be you're always going to be scared whenever you receive your marks back, because you always have that lingering feeling behind you when you were studying and when you were preparing for that exam, that if you didn't pass, that you're gonna get disowned. Example, Asian parents, right? So what I want you to do instead is that when you start overthinking, is that you need to realize that an exam is just a test of how much of understanding that you got from studying over the content that you learn in class. And if you just consistently do it over time, consistently study and prepare and do quizzes, do past papers, if you do all of these things, right, these negative thoughts will just go away, because you realize that if you just methodically and systematically program these exam preparations, like quizzes, flashcards, all this stuff beforehand, then you're ultimately going to set yourself up for success. You're ultimately going to set yourself up for the result that you want, right? Because if you know that you're actually preparing, and you know that you're actually working every single day towards that exam, whether it's a math exam, an English exam, if you know you're working towards that exam every single day, and you know that you're putting in the effort 1, 2, 3, 4 hours a day, then you know you're going to receive the result. And when you receive these mental thoughts again, that if you don't fail, if you don't pass, then you're not going to live another day, right? That's not the best way to look at it, right? So just stick to methodically what you want to achieve in life, and just stick to execution. Stick to just doing, and then the results will come from there. When you overthink, right, this hinders your mental clarity and your ability to actually take action, and ultimately you're not going to see any progress from that. And if you do see a little bit of progress, it's not as much as you would expect if you just executed time and time again. This goes from gym, this goes from academics, this goes to your relationships. It goes to everything in life, where you need to stop overthinking and you need to just start taking action. If you like this video, please do drop a like and comment down below what you want to see more from this YouTube channel. And that's all from me. Cheers.